segment of Seaside Show. We are your hosts, Rosalini.
I am Maria.
Climate change and sea level rise is a factor that is threatening many of those living in the Pacific today.
Earlier today, our two reporters on the ground took a trip down to Lower Campus and also the island of Bau to get views and feedback from people on how the issue of sea level rise has affected not only them and their families, but their community as well.
So now we will join our field reporter who is reporting from Bau Island, Priscilla Rockadoon.
Thank you, Loy and Marina. Today I'm on the beautiful island of Bau, also known as the home of the great late Ratu Servatambau. Today we'll be interviewing some of the islanders and also be focusing on the topic of the rising sea level and how it's affected their livelihoods. We'll also be interviewing the village elder Ratu Risaki and his views on how the construction of the seawall has helped them in their everyday lives. We'll also be taking some views around the island, showing you we'll be showing you some of the old seawall that's still up, and also the ruins of the old seawall. And we'll be also taking into consideration what the islanders think of the current seawall and how it needs to be fixed or further developed.
Vi kendari tuki da bawal tatus na utarwe. Orang dari itu kan dari sini kau iki. Alam nak kena ibu sahaja kena ibu ro. Bisa na puli sama ya biki. Kalau tanah beli ucu na. Atau boleh menda taruh kan. Mekunya tu na. Tarik yang nama ni bisa undrak ya. Ia memang satu tu kali waktu lem bersol. Kali tu na bisa. Yala liwa ya tarik kima. Ento na kaki misalnya kira kira usia turun koro. Kira 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 lori nasi bo. Kosa beda kan boleh bisa bersawat. Cikin na makanan na hari buka na sasangan ni kunci singgah. Itu loro tu. Kira dah betul ni. Na kira loro ni kira sini bu mina wei. Loro itu ben fosil wei cini wei tu. Ya bu juga ni. Wala wei kuero mi kira udah. Yo.
As you can see, this is what's left of a seawall that was built in 1981, as mentioned by Mr. Saki. Bau Island has been through wars and other conflicts that has catapulted it into being one of the most famous islands in Fiji. Yet this little island is also the victim of the rising sea level.
Kini tatarubi toma ke tu mi tiba ke balik na tiri na ndongo. Merani tiba ke biu me pamalung tanah romi. Ni kapuli ni niwa kena keru. Ke siul na tango tu. Na lucu mengeku mendona matanggalito. Virtu na impian perzi. Virtu na tambalin tunggraw siyo. Ya zani zo tuwes na ifo perzi. Ako na pepa ni ifo na pepa andi dutin bela tala nambe tu me no trola. Itu na rembala bu kila sangat kini. Meti begitu na kau selo. Me buku yana kena. Kunci sinagale.
That's all for today. Thank you, Laceline and Mariva. Back to you.
After the break, we will see what our second field reporter has for us.
Sea level rise is a real problem in our Pacific region, especially on the vulnerable small islands. Organizations like Pacific Center for Environment and Sustainable Development aims to promote climate change adaptation practices and sustainable development through cost-effective approaches. I met up with Sainimere Veta Tawangalevu, a project officer with PACE SD, who discussed community work they had done with communities to tackle the problem of sea level rise. Mrs. Wangalevu discussed how they help communities to adapt to sea level rise by helping communities draw on past traditional knowledge practiced before. For example, Navuikalang in Ngao, coastal reforestations and gibbon boxes were used to help slow down the wave action on the shore and collect sediments to help restore what was lost around the coastal area. Also, in Kiribati, the island nation heavily depends on underground water as their main source. This is now affected by the rise in sea level. The organization has helped by putting up water tanks and improving guttering in homes to enable water to be saved during rainy season. So what are some practical solutions we can do to adapt to this sea level rise? Mrs. Wangalevu personally advocates for communities not to heavily rely on international funding. However, communities can do simple things which have been practiced before, such as strengthening the coastal ecosystems by planting trees that have strong roots around coastal areas, such as Fiji's Nawa Nawa tree. This helps to strengthen soil structure around the shoreline. Also, replanting of mangroves in places once grown before and disposing of rubbish well. All in all, though sea level rise is affecting our region, there are measures we can take as Oceanians to minimize and restore the damages it has done on our islands. Back to you, Maritha-in-law.
Thank you, Ms. Namborisi and Ms. Rakabili, for enlightening us on certain views that can be taken and should be taken to ensure that the issue of sea level rise doesn't become our Pacific enemy in a few years to come.
Unfortunately, time has caught up on us. So until next time, stay safe and meet someone.